Hi lovelies, this is the British lady. We're recording Harrods right now, right across the street here near South Kensington, near Knightsbridge. So we've even got a mega bus here in London, which I didn't even know about until I saw that just now. I actually thought megabus was a North American thing, but apparently they got it over here in Europe as well. So Harrods is a very dear shop, which unfortunately I don't have the luxury to shop at the moment. It's not really a store that I can currently afford to shop at. However, I am going to go inside and browse just because we're not in lockdown anymore, and this time last year we were in lockdown. So unfortunately I was not able to explore Harrods. I did not have that luxury the way that I do right now. So I thought I might as well take advantage of this, take advantage of the opportunity that I currently have to view Harrods. A friend actually invited me to go with her and a couple of friends to Harrods, but apparently they're so pish posh, you know, Chelsea, that they don't really want you to just go in and walk in with a bunch of friends unless you made some sort of reservation. Sort of like a lot of, you know, London restaurants down, you know, in central London that require you to make reservations, even if it's just an average, you know, middle class sort of restaurant, you know. So I don't know if I'm allowed to film in Harrods. That's the thing here. I know a lot of like really expensive shops here in London. They kind of have rules or policies about filming and everything, but I'm going to see if I can, and hopefully the store owner or the people that work there won't reprimand me for filming myself in Harrods. So those of you who have never been to Harrods before, like myself, this is going to be a very interesting treat to see what it looks like on the inside, because this is one of the more expensive, fancy areas here in London. So feel free to let me know in the comments below if you've been to Harrods before, what your experience has been like, and what your other favourite British shops are to explore either during Christmas or throughout the year. I'd absolutely love to know. It's very fancy. And if you guys have any comments, let me know in the comments below. Like I said, thumbs up if you like this video, and do feel free to share this video with your friends. One thing I love about London in December is there's no wind right now, there's no rain, there's no ice, and there's no snow. When there's no rain and there's no wind, I am a very happy camper. In Canada right now, it would be minus 20 degrees, minus 15 degrees maybe minus 10 if we're lucky, depending on a good day or a bad day in December. But I have been in Toronto and it's gone down as low as minus 15, minus 18 in November, December, and that was around 7 years ago. So the weather today is actually very nice. I don't even need to wear a scarf or a hat right now, as you can see, and I'm already sweltering and I'm wearing a scarf. I'm so used to Canadian winters that I overdress every time I come out during the autumn and winter in London. So anyway guys, I'm going to go in Harrods, and I doubt they've got any good deals going on unless of course it's Boxing Day. But like I said, their prices are definitely going to be way out of my price range. So stay in touch guys, and toodaloo, stay tuned. Here at Harrods on the 4th floor, I don't think you're allowed videos here, so I'm just going to stop filming for the time being, but I'm on the 4th floor where the women's wear is in the shoes basically. Apparently you can spend £65 on a box of chocolates, which I didn't know existed until I came here. This is beautiful. If I ever had a daughter, I would get her this. Not that I can afford to get one, but if I had a child, this would be so nice to get them. I'm just not sure how they'd sleep here properly. This would probably just be for like a playmate thing. This is really fancy for children though, because I've always wanted a canopy growing up as a child, and I never had one. This is actually like the only quiet part in the store where I can film without people staring at me. But this is the nursery section where all the prams are, and the cribs and everything. Look how fancy these are, lovely. This is so fancy. This is a nice crib, but this wouldn't be very safe for them to sleep in, because I think they could just fall out right there. Just came back from Harrods, just walking near South Kensington or Knightsbridge, and they were actually very helpful, the ladies there. The best thing you're going to buy at Harrods, if you can afford it, is hair care for the ladies and electronics for the men. Any men that are looking to get their electronics there, I would never buy clothing at Harrods, because even though I'm sure it's really good quality and it's made in countries like Portugal or other countries in Europe, it's not made in China. That's why they charge you so much money for the labor. I still wouldn't buy my clothing there, obviously, because it's way out of my budget. But if I was going to invest anything and buy anything at Harrods, it would be a hair straightener. They just used a hair straightener on my hair. As you can probably tell by the ends, they curled it a bit. I think it was on sale for like £280 instead of like £380. They're giving it £100 off today and tomorrow only. And they said that's a lifetime warranty. That's why you pay so much money for it, is it'll last you the rest of your life. So this is Knightsbridge. This is what I like to call, this is personally what I like to call the Yorkville of London. The Yorkville in Toronto does not do a nearly good enough job the way that Knightsbridge does in displaying their fancy stores. It's places like Harrods that really outdo Yorkville and really outdo Toronto in so many ways. I mean, look at these marvellous light displays. Is fancy compared to Toronto. We're going to compare Yorkville and Knightsbridge. I'm going to do a comparison video one of these days on Knightsbridge in London and Yorkville in Toronto and come up with the two comparisons. So these are the lights, lovely. This is December, Christmas time here in London, and it is marvellous and it is grand, if I do say so myself. I'm going to try and go shopping now for my Secret Santa. The rules of the Secret Santa are you can't spend more than £10 or 10 quid. So I'm going to go shopping at my maybe Sainsbury's. It's a 35-year-old lady that I have to get the gift for Secret Santa. And I'm not quite sure what I'm going to be getting her, but I do know that I want it to be some sort of chocolate or something. Something along the lines of chocolates, because that's the best gift for everybody, unless of course they're allergic to chocolate, in which case maybe I'll just get her like a gift card from Sainsbury's. I don't really know what to get people, to be honest, but I'm going to give it a go and see what happens.